Welcome back to the channel, and today I have my top 10 most carried knives of November 2023. Before we get started into the pocket knives, the dedicated EDC fixed blade that I've carried most this month is the brand new Vosteed Mink. I reviewed this one recently and I was quite surprised with the way this thing performed. And even though I'm not the biggest fan of a very upswept blade, I really bonded with this knife. It feels good in hand. It's lightweight. It comes with a good sheath. I'm carrying it with an Alti clip, clip to the pocket. Yeah, solid little choice. I think these are like 69 bucks. I think that's an excellent deal for what you're getting. And I'm not putting my own knife design on this list. This is the Divo Knives collaboration with me, Fireball. And I carry this knife a lot, I'll be honest with you. So, you know, rather than put it on every single list, I'll just use this to let y'all know that we have finalized the updates and we are now in the process of getting our second run of prototypes, and hopefully we will be happy with the results of that. And I will keep y'all informed every step of the way, but for now, just some nice little eye candy. All right, let's get started. First up, we have the Big Idea Designs Thai pocket knife. I reviewed this one recently, and yeah, I like it. It's a very monochrome knife, but it goes well with the type of things I like to carry. Love that blade shape. Got a spear point blade shape, drop point, whatever you want to call it. Hollow ground, S35V in steel, and I love the way they did the construction with the hidden hardware. Basically, got a pivot screw, and then this little piece holds it together. If you want to see more about that, check out my review if you haven't already. The action on this thing has gotten so nice. And this one has the ceramic ball interface for the lock, so that lock should never wear out on you. It's a good size, but I wouldn't mind a larger version of this, and one to where I could get a hold of that thumb hole to do like a reverse flick or something. Right now, for me, it's just a regular flipper. That is the Big Idea Designs Thai pocket knife, and I'm really happy to see them diving into the knife world because I love their products. Next up, we have the Vosteed Dachshund, and I gotta say that after reviewing this one, the crossbar lock on this thing is phenomenal. The way they tune this crossbar lock is outstanding. Very smooth, snappy, with no play, side to side, up or down. Very nice lockup. Titanium scales, M390 steel, milled titanium pocket clip, and it also has a front flipper. You don't see many front flippers on crossbar locks. Vosteed did not disappoint here. Excellent size for EDC, easy to carry, and a nice little utility blade shape there. Next, we have the AMEIGHT Knives FLIX 2. I'm not going to go too far into detail because my review is about to drop on this one. It's got the copper foiled carbon fiber, beautiful milling on that titanium bolster. Excellently done front flipper, and you can also reverse flick these. Nice forward choil, S90V steel, milled titanium pocket clip, and stay tuned, like I said, for my full review and testing of the AMEIGHT FLIX 2. Next, we have the WinterBlade Co Severn, successor to the Factor, and I absolutely love the knife. Not sure, I think the pre-order is still going on for the Severn, so if you were interested in getting in on this, now's your chance. Or you can test your luck with trying to get one that he drops after the pre-orders are filled. M390 bacon laser etched blade, bacon laser etched titanium pocket clip. This one has titanium scales. They also have aluminum versions. Snappy, and the magnetic portion on this is the thumb stud. You can swap that thumb stud around rather easily. You have a crossbar style lock combined with a back lock lever. This little hidden tab right here is hooked to that crossbar, allowing you to actuate that if you want it there, or you can do it here. Super fidgety knife, excellent utility blade shape on this one. Next, we have the Demko Shark Cub with the flat titanium scales. Got this one from DLT, deep carry reversible pocket clip, and the slicer blade shape, basically a spear point or drop point. It's not the sliciest. You can look down by that tip. See that? I mean, it's okay, but it's still not the greatest slicer, or at least so far from the testing I've done. 20 CV blade steel. Got the Demko Shark Lock. Yeah, it's a great EDC size though, I will say. I like it. Another review that will be dropping very soon, the next day or so, I think, depending on how things go. We have the Wee Knives Nefaris. I went with the silver foil carbon fiber inlay, and they didn't put it on this side, but they do have some pretty extensive milling there. Yeah, that minimal flipper tab that works outstanding, and just check that sexy clip point blade out. I don't mind this type of clip because that tip is in line with the center of that pivot, so I can still get that tip down on the things if I want to. Full forward finger choil, that's the most comfortable spot for me. And just wait till y'all see how this thing performed. I gotta say, I was pretty impressed. So stay tuned for this review. Next up, we have the Quiet Carry Rincon, a brand new model for Quiet Carry. My review went up, depending on when this goes up, either yesterday or it just depends. Another beautiful clip point. Now this one does have a higher tip, so you're gonna have a little bit more aggressive belly. To get that tip on to whatever you want to drag through is going to require you to lift your hand up a little bit higher, or you can just use that belly to drag through something. This one has a beautiful hollow grind on it. You can kind of see how thin it gets toward that tip. And this is the stepped milled version. He had a short run of these stepped milled blades. I think it looks sexy. The next batch that's coming out, he said approximately 3 weeks from now, they will have regular hollow ground blades instead of the step milled. Vanek super clean. So this knife is going to be pretty much corrosion proof with the titanium scales, phosphor bronze washers, LC200 and lock bar, marine grade stainless hardware. Yeah. Got a nice functional long row of jimping there. Yeah, very comfortable in hand because of how well they soften those edges. If you didn't see my review of the Rincon, definitely go check this out. Yeah, this is a good one. Next up, we have the CJRB Frack. Another one that has highly impressed me this year. And I love it whenever you have a nice big knife that carries like a small knife. This one's nice and thin. You have a nice long blade. As you can see, I've been using this one. This particular one is Frag Titanium. The Frag Titanium has the S90V blade. Outstanding steel for a big knife like this because you're going to get crazy edge retention. Smooth button lock action, milled titanium pocket clip. And I love their milled tie clips. They're so well rounded and nice and comfortable. I do wish there was a flat spot underneath this pocket clip so it wouldn't be a pocket shredder. But the action on this thing is remarkable. No matter how I want to do it, it's very good. You got a full forward finger choil. It carries like a much smaller knife. Next up, we have the Arcform Theory. And I'll be honest, I passed on this knife several times, but my buddy Patrick, he had bought this knife and ended up moving it along and gave me a good deal on it. So I figured I would check it out. It's titanium slabbed. I love that they put the lock relief cutout on the inside, so you got it nice and clean, especially with the blind screw titanium pocket clip. The action on this thing's very nice. It's got a very snappy detent. Nice crisp detent. Reverse flick it. I don't love different shaped studs like that, but this one works good. Of course, I think I would have still rathered regular thumb studs, but I think it makes it easier to break that heavier detent with those longer thumb plates. They do work really well, and you have that two-tone M390 blade with the satin flats and then the fine blasted primary grind and spine. We'll say so far it feels nice and comfortable. I haven't started any testing on this or not, but I'm sure that'll be coming here soon. Now this one kind of took me by surprise. This is the REMETTE Steed, and it's their, I think, second premium folder. They have another one that's about to come out that I'm kind of excited about. I love the way they did the carbon fiber inlays, and they're on both sides. I like that clip. It's interesting looking. Lanyard hole, and look at that decorative pivot. Now I'm not going to go too far into this one because this review is also coming this month. You have a nice drop point blade, M390 steel. And I have to say, I tested their M390 with the WD-107 from REMETTE, and I was very, very impressed. So y'all have to wait to see how this one has done. I did finish the testing yesterday on this one. So stay tuned for the REMETTE Steed. So that does it for my top 10 knives I've carried in November. Let me know down in the comments, what knife did you carry most during the month of December? I love reading those. I try to answer as many comments as I can. Of course, I can't get to all of them. I would have to have a secretary. But I definitely do read probably 90% of y'all comments whenever, unless I run out of time. And let me know which knife from this list that I haven't reviewed would you like to see the review on first. I have the Nefaris review coming soon, the AMEIGHT FLIX 2 coming soon. I have not reviewed the Frack or the Theory. The Steed's coming pretty soon. So let me know which one of those that I said coming soon, the Steed, the FLIX 2, or the Wii, that you'd like to see a review on first. And then any of the other ones I haven't reviewed, let me know what you want to see. Who all picked up one of these Vosteed Minks. If there any of these knives that are available, I will link them down in the description, and I'll try to pin it in the comments whenever I do remember. And stay tuned. Like I said, I will keep you all posted and updated on the Divo Stasa 23 Fireball. All right, guys and girls, I hope everybody's having an absolute amazing day. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.